Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. Even though it was a bit of a rainy day today, it was on the mild side. Temperatures made up to 48 degrees for the almanac, and that's above the average of 42 for this date. We did pick up just a little more than 1/10 of an inch of rain. That was kind of typical around much of the region. It was 1/10 to 1/4 inch for most locations. The month as a whole has been pretty dry, only just under an inch of rainfall, and so that's almost 2 inches below an inch and a half or so to 2 inches below the normal for this month. So yeah, it was a drier month, but yeah, we just couldn't get the cold air to match up whenever we had some precipitation. Most of the time it was a rain threat or a mixing threat that we were dealing with. And we are still left over with some light rain at this hour. You can see most of it is now that last little batch coming on across the region, but it overall is going to start sliding off to the east as we go through the evening hours. Temperatures right now, they've settled back a few degrees. We're down into the lower 40s, even some upper 30s showing up like Smithfield and Willimantic where it's 39 degrees. Look across the rest of the country and there's a push of warm air going all the way up into the Dakotas until you get to Bismarck where it's 39 degrees there. And you might look at it and say, great, all this is coming in our direction. No, not right away. Our air mass for the next few days for the weekend is coming out of Canada, but then we'll start to get some of this coming in our direction as we go into the middle of next week. So here's what's happening. Big area of high pressure in the nation's midsection right now. And there's a cold front coming out of the Great Lakes region in Canada. That's what's going to bring in those colder temperatures for the weekend. But for now, we're still dealing with this area of low pressure hung up along the east coastline for a few more hours. When the final wave goes on by, we'll start to dry out as we go through towards the midnight hour tonight. And tomorrow, the sunshine comes back, but the colder temperatures settle in as well, and the breeze really picks up. So we're going to be talking about wind chills, making it feel like it's down into the 20s, and it'll be a bitter cold start to your Sunday morning with temperatures in the teens and still dealing with a breeze with high pressure working into the region. And so that means another sunny day coming our way for Sunday. Sunday night, a few more clouds with the next week boundary trying to work on in. I think we'll just stay dry, though, as we go through the course of Sunday night into Monday morning, and then we start to warm up. So here's what's going to be happening as we go through the evening. The last of the rain showers start exiting the Cape as we approach the midnight hour. A lot of clouds will stay in place for the entire overnight, and there will still be some moisture in there. The relative humidity is going to be up there. There'll be some patchy fog. The sky's not going to really completely clear out. And especially to the north, temperatures are going to get down close to or maybe just drop below freezing, and as a result of any moisture or dampness that may be out there, there could be some patchy black ice to watch out for right around daybreak tomorrow morning. We're talking about 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Just those few hours, things could be slippery up in this area. It'll be fine for most of Providence and points southward. As we go through the day tomorrow, sunshine, few clouds around, temperatures on the cold side, certainly by comparison, only in the 30s, and the breeze will make it feel colder than that. Check out what happens as we go into Sunday morning. It's going to start the day off in the teens and not recover much during the course of the afternoon, staying in the mid-30s. And so we're talking about wind chills for the weekend as well. Saturday, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. When the breeze picks up, it gets even colder. And then it'll feel even colder still going into Sunday morning. Again, we're starting off in the teens, but there'll still be a breeze. So we're talking about single digits for Sunday morning. So once we get rid of this cold air mass over the weekend, we start to moderate again. Heading into the middle of next week, of course, we'll have some rain coming in by Wednesday. And then we're going to finish out February on the mild side before we start March, flip the calendar, with another cold shot. But it'll be brief. We may start to warm back up again heading into next weekend. So that's the extended outlook for you. Cold and windy through the weekend, warming up to the mid-50s as we get on to Wednesday with some rain coming in, and then chilling off briefly on Friday. That's your latest forecast.